What is up, guys? Dripping back with another base video. Today we have the Menacer here. Obviously I don't have all the doors or windows in, so that way you guys can get the full build cost here. Let me fly close. As you can see, it's about 55,000 metal fries, 71,000 stone, and about 455 high qual. That is with the double bunker. The double bunker is not sealed right now, so when it is sealed, it's about 470, give or take. But as you can see, I don't have obviously all the doors in or the windows in, so that's without all the deployables. As you can see, it's not too big, in my opinion, but it is pretty strong. For a full raid, it's 70 plus rockets. Another thing too, it all depends on where you blow in. The cheapest possible way to the TC is 27 rockets, and I believe it's from this side right here. If you blow in right here, you're gonna go to this armored wall, and that goes straight to TC. So, if you guys do want, you guys can upgrade the stone to sheet metal. That is totally up to you. I'm not gonna do that. So, uh, but without further ado, let's get into the base tour here, and I'll show you guys how to build it after that. So as you can see, we come in here. You got a little spot here to see if you get indoor camped or not. And if you continue up here, this is going to lead into your quarter of your base here. Obviously, you can have like your tier 3, your refrigerator, stuff like that, your repair bench and all that along here if you prefer. Another thing also is if you look here, this floor is halfway through this window here. If you guys really want to, you can put these floors at this level here. It's not going to affect the build cost at all. It's exactly the same if you move this floor from this height where it is now, down one, and then move these graduates up. It is the exact same cost, so that is up to you guys. You guys can move this. You guys can move this floor down if you prefer. But when I build it, I'm gonna leave it at this height here. And if you continue up here, this is gonna go to the next floor here. Another reason why I have it like this is so you can actually shoot down, and that's where your turrets and stuff will be, obviously. Uh, this just leads all the way around here. You know, you got a spot to shoot out, open your doors for your auto turrets. But if you continue this way, through here, you can have some turrets there. Here's some of your loot rooms here. All these are loot rooms right here. Continuing on around here. We have an armored wall here, so then, you know, if they come up, they can't just go straight in. If they do go straight in, that's going to be 15 rockets. Otherwise, they can go through all these doors here. So, that's why that wall is armored, just in case if anybody's wondering. We'll go down here, though. This is a spot you can have bags here, or you can have boxes on the floor, a couple of beds. Totally up to you guys. Preferably I would put sleeping bags here, or boxes just like drop stuff off. This right here is one vending machine loot room. You can have 3 vending machines in here, or 2, or you can do whatever you want with this technically. But preferably I would use vending machines, get a little bit more storage up here. And this right here is your double bunker here. I'll steal that off and show you guys how to do that in just a moment. But as you can see, the bunker walls here are actually sheet metal. The reason I need the sheet metal is because I like to put vending machines along here. So if they do blow up this wall, you got a vending machine here. So if they do break the vending machine, that's 10 rockets. So that's why these are sheet metal. If you guys don't want to use vending machine, you can upgrade this to armored. That will increase the build cost also, so please do keep that in mind. So you can have vending machines here and on this whole wall here. Obviously you have your bags in here, and if you go up here, this right here is your TC. As you can see, here is your build or your upkeep. Sorry, it's about 17k metal fries, 21,000 stone, and about 136 high qual. But please keep in mind this high qual is where the bunkers open here, so please keep that in mind. Another thing too is if you guys want, you can put your tier 3 here, or like I said, put a vending machine here because that's only 8 rocks to get to the TC. So please keep that in mind. And up here we have a little spot for some more storage here. So if you want to, whenever you guys get off, you can put a stone roof right here if you guys want, you know, and then when you get on, you can just pickaxe that out or whatever and get your loot up here yet. But if we continue up to here, I'm gonna show you guys how we can seal the bunker off here quick. So place that. That is how you would break it. And that's the first bunker there. Please keep that in mind. And then we'll place that in just like that. And then obviously you'd have a ladder here just so you can get in and out. And then you'd place the floor here like that, or you can just do it from right here. Doesn't really matter. Once that's sealed, pick up the ladders, put some furnaces down there so then it's a little bit more secure or a little bit more hidden. If we go back up here, I'm just gonna fly up here to make it a little bit faster. And if we go up to here, these right here is where you put your beds. So you have beds in there. It goes all the way around. You have 2 beds in each one of these. And then if you want, you can put like some boxes in here or something like that for some more storage. If you guys don't want to have more storage up here, you can put all these in beds. So totally up to you guys. So please keep that in mind. If we continue up here though, just go to your shooting floor. You got a spot to see if anyone's on the shooting floor without actually getting shot. Just have garage doors all through here. I just didn't put the garage doors in, just make it easier to go in and out. But like one thing I like to do too is for like here, I like to have garage doors here or a double door. So if they do break these doors here for any reason, if they're going top down, you have another door here to protect you, right? So that's that. And if we go up here, you got a spot to land your minicopters. And if you want to, you can obviously put your windmills and stuff like that on. So yeah guys, that's the full base tour. I'm gonna load another plot and then I'll show you guys how we build this. Alright, what we're gonna do to start this off is get your highest triangle just like so. And make sure that it's in sheet metal when you place it down just like so. This right here is gonna be your front door, so that's what that is. Let me get that out of my inventory. So this right here is gonna be your front door. We can put the steps there now, just so you know that's where your front door is gonna be. The windows and that, just so we know where you're gonna be entering. Makes it a little bit easier when you're building this. We're gonna be building from the outside in, so please do keep that in mind. Another thing also is you don't have to build it from the outside in. This makes it a little bit easier placing the footprint here, so please keep that in mind. You don't another thing too is when you build this, you don't have to build it in the exact the building material, sorry. You don't have to build it in all stone like this. If you want, you can build this in like sheet metal or armored or, you know, whatever you prefer. I just do it like this, just to save on the build cost a little bit for you guys. And upgrade these ones, just like so. Followed by that. So, as you can see, this is gonna be like the general shape here, I guess you could say. Forgot what I was doing. Right, there we go. Upgrade that one. Another thing too is when you're doing this, building this can be a little bit tricky, as you can probably tell. That's why I'm flying back and forth here. So, for another thing too is any point in this video, if you see me like stop like this, and then I'm not building this for a second, just because I'm looking at my Fortify, because I actually built this on Fortify for you guys too. I'm just referencing to make sure that I am building it correctly for you guys. So, please do keep that in mind. That there, and that is the outside ring all done now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come to this side over here, and we're gonna place a low one. Well, eventually this will be lowered, but for now, I'm just gonna place this one here. Oops, not like that. Like this. This is temporary. Don't place it like, well, place it like this, but don't upgrade it, I should say. And we're gonna need a raised one here, and this is gonna be for our double bunker. So that's what this is here. So we can go ahead, place it just like so. Get our low foundation just like that, and a high one, and that is gonna be the double bunker right there. And now we can fill the rest of this in. So we can come down here. That should be a square. Just like so. And then once this is done, we'll start on actually building out the interior. When I build the interior, I'm not gonna put the boxes or anything in, so please keep that in mind. Next up, what we're gonna do is I could probably place this foundation there first. You know, that might help a little bit. Server's lagging a little bit. That's all right. Next up, what we're gonna do is come over here, place the armored wall here, armored wall here, and this one's gonna be sheet metal. Come over here, we're gonna place a temporary half wall here and a full wall there. We can get rid of this bottom one. We do not need that. Place the temporary half wall there, followed by another one, and we can get rid of the bottom one. That is going to be your double bunker right here, just like so. Next up, we're gonna get some walls just like this. Server's lagging a little bit, not sure what's up with that. The lag does continue, I'll just make a cut and then I'll come back when it's not lagging anymore. We're just gonna continue just like so. Alright. And another thing is to, we gotta double check to make sure that you place the TC in the correct spot. It is pretty important when you guys are building this, so please do keep that in mind. So we're gonna need a armored wall right here and right here. Yep. And then the TC is gonna go right in this triangle there. So we can place a sheet metal one there. We can get our TC, place it in there, get an armored half wall and an armored low wall, just like that. Get a sheet metal triangle, place that in just like that, and then we can place door frames in here, just like this, and one there. Let's up get your armored ceilings in, and we're gonna cover it just like this. Alright. I'm gonna make a cut here. The server is lagging a little bit, so that way it's not too choppy for you guys. Once the light does stop, then I'll come back, right? Alright, sorry about that cut. The server's not lagging as much anymore, so what we're gonna do now is we are going to continue with the honeycomb. So as you can see, we got the sheet metal floor here, so we're just gonna place sheet metal walls along it, just like this. And we're gonna do that all the way around here, and we can do it here too. Place them just like this. Just like that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. We're gonna add walls here too, but make sure these ones are in stone, just like this. Alright. If you guys want to and you have the building materials, you can actually place these outside walls in sheet metal if you prefer. I'm not going to do that just because I'm going to keep the build cost a little bit cheaper for you guys. We can place half walls here, just like this, and just like that. Place walls along here, and we're going to be sealing all this up here, just like this. Alright, and same thing for this side here. Alright, so once we have that done, we're gonna come and we're gonna seal this off here. As you can see, the part to have the stone foundations here, I'm not putting sheet metal above it. The reason for that though is to keep the build cost down, like I said previously. So if you guys prefer, you guys can have that in sheet metal as well. I'm not gonna do that just to keep the build cost down though. We can seal all this off just like this. And we can seal this off now in stone. There we go. And this one's gonna be sheet metal. Alright, just like that. Alright, that's what that's gonna look like. Next up, we're gonna come here and we're gonna add half floors now. So, get your floors ready. Just double checking to make sure I do this correctly. Yep, okay. We can place walls that are sheet metal all the way around just like this. And then we can put these half floors here. The reason we're going to put these half floors here is because right here we got the armored foundation here that they can jackhammer. So that's why we're putting the half floors in, so then they can't jackhammer that out. Just like this. And we can put floors in just like this. Now remember, don't steal this top one off here, because that's how you get inside of the bunker. Alright. And now that we have this part done, we can come out here. We can get our stone, and we can seal this off here. We can put our walls in just like this. And the reason that there's not gonna be a wall right here is 'cause that's where the roof is gonna go. We're gonna be putting that in just a moment. Alright, so once we have that in, now we can go ahead and we can put our roofs in just like this. It is a little bit tricky. If you guys prefer, you can put the roofs in and then put these armor or the sheet metal walls in. Sorry, not the armored walls. But this is just how I'm gonna do it. So there we go. And we can put one right here as well. We can put our roofs in just like this. And we can put a sheet metal half wall here. You're probably wondering why it's not a full wall. I'm gonna show you guys that in just a moment. So what we can do now is we can seal these off right here. Oops, I forgot to add my walls here. There we go. And like I said, seal the tops of these all off here, just like this. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add full walls in here, just like this. So as you can see, we got this half floor here. So that's gonna be a honeycomb. We got these walls in, and what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and put the windows in here. As you can see, it's on the spot that has these triangles here, because that's where the turrets are gonna go. So oops, we can go ahead and do that. And the rest of the spots that don't have them, we're gonna add walls here, just like this. Oops, there we go. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky here, and as you can see how this is the half floor here. If you guys want to, you can put like a flooring in there, but I'm gonna put that there. Or if you guys want, you can get rid of this. Have some bosses in there. That's up to you guys. I'm just gonna seal a lot off though. Next up, we're gonna get some door frames. Oops, I forgot to seal that off. And we're gonna place them all around here. Right. And as you can see, this is the front entrance here. So I'm gonna make my jump up to my next floor, be it right here. And we can add some more here. There we go. Another thing too is if you guys want to, you can go ahead and put your windows and stuff like that in. I'm not gonna do that just to make this a little bit easier. And we can put the garage doors in just like so. The reason that these door frames are gonna be here with garage doors is these are gonna be for your turrets here. So we can go ahead and we can steal these off here, just like that. If you guys don't want to have your door frames in sheet metal, you can put them in stone. Personally, I just do it in sheet metal, so. And we can steal these off here. Another thing too is these roofs don't have to be in sheet metal. These can be in stone as well. So, just because I build it in sheet metal doesn't mean that you have to build these roofs in sheet metal here. So, please do keep that in mind. And we're gonna steal this off here. Leave this triangle open because that's how you're gonna get up. And we can steal the rest of them off here, making sure you leave this one open like I said. Just like that. This is your front door, so keep that in mind. We're gonna put a wall right there, followed by a half wall here. And we can put 2 walls just like this. And if you want to put your vending machines in here, go ahead and do that before you place this wall here. And we're gonna place some more door frames all around here. Alright. Now, this next part is kind of important if you ask me. I've messed this up quite a few times myself. So, where was the front door? Right here. So this is the front door, right? As you can see. This right here is where you're gonna jump up, right? What you're gonna do is place a wall right here. And if you prefer, you can actually rotate that. Because when you jump down from the top, you actually have a wall and then another wall to get through here. Otherwise, you got a wall and a vending machines. So, that's why, please make sure you have this wall there. This makes the way across a little bit harder for them to go through. Alright. And once we have that, we can steal this all off here. Just like so. Alright. So, this is what it should be looking like at this point. This one's the way down, so we can seal that one off just like that. Alright, so you should have this hole right here. That should be the only one. Next up, what we're gonna do is we can seal this top part off, but we're gonna do that in just a moment though. Actually, before we do that, well, we need to seal this top part off here, right? So, as you can see, we're gonna be adding some half floors all around here. And we can put that one there. Now, when you jump up here though, we're gonna need to have this one right here be open. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna seal the rest of it off just like so. And it doesn't matter which way you place these half walls, by the way. Right. And then we can seal all this off here. And we can have that just like that. So make sure that it is just like this. And what we can do, because the way that this is going to work now is it's going to be a jump up to your next floor. Alright, so the way that I always reference this when I build it, I always look where the front door is. It doesn't really matter what side you actually build up, you jump up to the next floor. Personally, I like to have it on the side that's right here where the door is. So this one's the one that I'm going to be keeping open. So we can go ahead and we can go like this. And seal this all off. Make sure you keep this one open though. And we're going to seal the rest of this off just like that. And this is how you're actually going to get into this center part here. Alright, so next up, we're going to get some walls here. And we're just going to outline these squares just like this. And make sure you use sheet metal walls, right? Just like that. Put some sheet metal walls in here. These are going to be the loot rooms. Just like that. We can go ahead and put some temporary half walls here. You don't have to put the walls in sheet metal. Or the half floors, sorry. And then we put the floors in sheet metal. We can get rid of these half walls. Just like so. And put these in just like this. There we go. Right, so once we have that in here, we're going to put our armored wall here, followed by a sheet metal wall there. And if you want to, you can put a half floor here. This is a little bit more storage. You can have shotgun traps there. I like to have the half floor there, so that's what I'm going to do. Put some more door frames in here. As you can see, this part is kind of open right here. The reason for that is because this is going to be the jump up to your next floor. So, put that in just like that. And we're going to have it like that. As you can see, you can't actually put, you can't put a garage door here. But that's alright. Because we got a garage door right here. So this is how you're going to get down into the bunker part there. So next up, what we're going to do is we're going to come out here. We're going to add some more honeycomb in here. This is going to be in stone. Just like this. Just like that. And we can go ahead and we can steal this top off here. Minus the jump up to the next floor. And make sure we do this in sheet metal. Alright, like I said, make sure we leave this open to the next floor, because that's how we're going to be getting up to the next floor. And we can add this here. Just like that. You can leave this open, because that's how we're going to be getting to the next floor, other than this one here. So, what we're going to do for this one also is we're going to outline these squares, but instead of using sheet metal walls, this time we're going to be using stone. So we can go ahead and we can do that. Oops. Just like this. And if you want to, we can go ahead and put some stone walls in here. These are going to be for the bedrooms. If you want, and you want to use these as bedrooms too, you can. Otherwise, if you're not, go ahead and place some window frames here, just like this. And like I said, these are gonna be for your bedrooms. So after that, we can put some more door frames in here. Alright, just like this. Oops. One thing I didn't do though is have a wall right there. Right? That way they can't just splash them with all your doors. That way they have to go around. So that's another thing I like to do here. And then after we have that, what we're gonna do is we can seal this all off, minus to jump up to the next floor. Again, I'm gonna use sheet metal. You guys can use stone if you really want to. Alright, once we have that done, we can come in here, and we're gonna need to put some roofs in, so we can put them in, oops, just like that. But make sure the roofs are in stone. There's no point to have them in sheet metal. Just like so. And it is important that you put the roofs in here now, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these floors in here. So alright, once we have all them in here, we're gonna build up this chute right here, just like so. And this is gonna go up one more floor, so don't seal it off just yet. Oops, there we go, already had it up. And we're gonna add double door frames all the way around here, just like so. Now what we're gonna do is get the shop fronts here, and on all the sides they have the two, just place two shop fronts like this, and the ones that have a single one here, that's where you're gonna be placing your garage doors, right? Another thing I like to do for stability and to make it a little bit harder if you're going top down is I like to add garage doors all in here. So if you guys want, you can add garage doors. If you guys do not want to, you can get rid of these door frames here. That is totally up to you guys, so please keep that in mind. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to be adding the peak downs here. So just place squares all the way around here, just like this. And what we're going to do next is add the double door frames here. There's two reasons that we're going to need these here. It adds stability for the outside part there. And another thing is you can actually put doors on here. So then if you go through the doors, like I said earlier in the video, if they blow out the single door, you got a door here. So then they're not just straight into here, alright? Next up, we're going to put the doors in now. Just like this. Another thing too is if you want to, you can build your shooting floor out of sheet metal. So obviously you can go ahead and put the doors in as well as your windows here. Let me rotate this one. There we go. And put the windows all the way around. Another thing too is when you put your windows in, or your bridges I should say, what I like to do is I get the window bars. Oops. I don't need that. But get your window bars, your metal ones, and put them in just like this. A lot of people don't do that, and I don't know why they don't, and I don't know why this ain't showing up, but let me try this. Well, for some reason, it's not going to give me the merger, but put the window bars in and put the merger over it. It makes it a little bit more tricky if they try to go through the windows here, so please keep that in mind. That is one thing I like to do. You guys do not have to do that by any means. And then we can seal the top off here. Do the outside part where the pitons are in stone, and I like to do the rest of this in sheet metal, just like this. We can seal all this off here, minus the middle one, because that's going to go up to the next floor here. Alright. We're almost done here, guys. All we got to do is add this here, put a half floor in, just like that. Now, on the top here, put a single door, because this is going to be where you land your minicopters. Seal that off now. If you guys want, you can build a minicopter hanger up here, or whatever you prefer. But what I like to do is I like to put roofs up here, just like this. So, this top part is totally up to you guys. If you guys want, you can have a heli hanger, like I said. But once we have the roofs in here, that is going to be it, guys. So, there you go. That is the Menacer, the full build. Obviously, to have all your windows and everything else in. The reason that I didn't do it, like I said, just keep the build cost down a little bit here. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go over the build cost again. It is 51,000 stone, 66,000 metal, about 450 high quality. That is without the bunker steel, obviously. plus the wood to actually build this. On here, I don't know why, but it doesn't actually show the wood, so please keep it in mind. Um, yeah guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn the little notification bell on so you guys can get notified of when I upload some more basic videos here. I actually have a bunch of multi-TC bases like this to record for you guys, so just let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a smaller base, a little bit bigger base, like about this size, you know. If you want to see some multi-TC bases, just let me know in the comment section below the base that you guys would like next. But without further ado guys, this has been Drippin'. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, but I'll see you guys in the next one.